on our backs. And just palms can be down by your side. Just walk your shoulder blades in towards each other so that chest stays nice and open. And then just slight tuck of that chin. Allow the feet to just fall to the sides. You might have a little space in that lower back, and that's okay. That's that natural lumbar curve. Another option for the palms is to place one palm on the heart and one on the navel. So wherever you're most comfortable this morning to begin. And we'll just start to draw on our breath. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling out the mouth or the nose. So yogi's choice. Keeping that neck and back nice and settled. Creating space in between the vertebrae with each breath. So really drawing that breath in. Starting to create texture on the exhale. Making that exhale maybe a little bit longer each time. The inhale, just a breath longer than the exhale. And lengthening it out. Good, we'll stay here for a couple more breaths for morning check-in. Just noticing how your body's feeling and then sending the breath to points of origin you need it most. Sometimes we tend to ignore those body messages, so this is a great opportunity to acknowledge what's coming up. So you can really practice that self-care, that discernment for yourself, tap deeper into your intuition. Good. 3 more breaths here, yogis. Starting to plant those seeds of intention for your practice today. Again, it could be as simple as thank you, a word, a phrase, a color, something that will keep you present throughout your practice. Good. 1 more deep breath. Fill the lungs. And exhale all the air out. Good. From here, walk those feet up. You'll bump those hips to the left-hand side of your mat. And then you'll just allow those knees to fall towards the right. You'll cactus the arms here. You're welcome to look to the left, the opposite direction of the knees. Again, if this is ever too much on the knees and you need some more support, you can use something to just prop those knees or rest them on. Sometimes you can put a block or a book in between the knees or underneath those knees, which is nice, especially if you're in longer holds, so you're protecting those joints. But we won't stay here too long. So just a nice deep side stretch. Two more breaths. Bringing out the toxins. Good, and then inhale, knees float back up to the sky. Lift and bump the hips towards the right-hand side. Allow the knees to just float to the left, either looking straight ahead or to that right-hand side, opposite of those knees. Nice neck stretch too, if you look to the side. Again, we're not forcing anything, we're just warming up here. So just be mindful of where you are in your body, especially in the beginning when we're warming up our muscles. Two more breaths on this side. And inhale, knees back up to center, and then float those hips back to the center of your mat. From here, we'll walk our palms down towards the heels, and then toe heel the feet apart about hips width distance. Wiggle out those toes so you lift through the arches of the feet. And then once you feel the back of your heels, you can walk that chest in or up a little bit more, and then walk the shoulder blades in. Press into the palms. Inhale, we'll float up to bridge. Just allow the weight to go in the balls of the feet and then towards those shoulders versus the neck or the head. Inhaling deeply, wiggle out any tension in the toes, feel that nice stretch. elevating that pelvis up. Nice, strong feet, so even weight in your feet. And exhale, slowly release down. So dynamic movement with breath. We'll go with our breath this time. Inhale, float the hips up. Exhale down. A couple more just like that. 2 more. 1 more. And exhale down. Good work. Supta Baddha Konasana. Just allow those knees to fall to the right and to the left. 1 palm on the heart, 1 palm on the navel. Just open up those hips. Gravitational pull, not forcing anything, and the feet are pressed together on your mat. Two more breaths. Nice warm up, stoking our internal fire. Good. You can close those knees like a book here. And then toe heel the feet apart. Allow the knees to cave in towards each other. So this relieves any back pressure here. When we open up those knees, it's important to counter that. And then just allow those knees to fall towards each other. Switch the grip. So palm on your heart, palm on your navel. Opposite of what you did before. Just checking in with yourself, slowing things down, acknowledging what's coming up versus pushing it to the side or armoring up. Just noticing our internal dialogue. Good. And then slowly release those legs all the way up. Legs up the wall pose. Give those ankles a nice twist. Inward and outward. Spread the toes. Nice lymphatic drainage here. Good. And then when you're ready, float those palms to the back of the thighs and you'll just rock all the way up to a seated position. Rooting down and grounding down in the sits bones, using something to prop you up, so it could be a folded magazine or your mat or a block, so you're not sinking back into the lower part of the back. Inhale to rise, the lengthening out the crown of the head, toe heel the feet apart, hips width distance, really nuzzle those heels into your mat, micro bend the knees, flexing the toes. Inhale, flip those palms up, rise, and exhale, hug the tummy in, forward fold. From here, then you can work on lengthening out those knees. So nice hamstring stretch. You can even peace sign finger around those big toes, hang on to the ankles, the feet, wherever you're most comfortable. Holding here for about 2 to 3 breaths. Nice and gentle this morning. And then inhale, rise, palms flip up, exhale, release. Good. Float the palms back behind you, so lengthening out and pushing up, lengthening up that neck, getting a nice stretch, the forearms. Good. Those fingers are floating towards the glutes. Hold here, or optional yogi, to float those hips up, lengthening out the neck, so protecting that spine, nice alignment, squeezing the glutes, digging into the heels, and then exhale, hips down. Good. Crossing the ankles, coming to all fours here, and then nice wide knees, float back into child's pose, Balasana. Holding here for a few breaths, child's pose. Deep inhale and exhale. So great compression, restriction of blood flow in the legs. Allows that heart rate to just normalize here. Great release of the neck as that forehead floats down. You feel that frontal pressure on the head. Good. Begin to walk the palms to that right hand side. Either stacking the left palm on the right or just leaving them side by side. Head is still down. Nice lateral extension. Breathe deep into that left side body, into your intercostal muscles, into the rhomboids. Nice cleansing breath. Always coming back to that breath, that pranayama. Good. Walk the palms back to center and off to the left-hand side. Notice the difference between the left and right-hand side. Breathing out any judgment. Just starting to acknowledge what's coming up, becoming more aware so we can make those shifts. And walking the palms back to center, yogis, pulling up to all fours, stacking those knees directly underneath the hips. We'll do a couple of cat-cows, so we're really opening up the spine today, relieving anything in the back. So scooping that back, look up, hips float up. Good, nice long neck, pressing into the palms. And exhale, Jalandhara Bandha, so that chin lock, chin comes down to chest, float the hips towards the head. Cat pose. Good, dynamic movement with breath. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Couple more, so being aware of how you're feeling. Stopping when your body tells you to stop, so not being forceful here. We're still warming up those muscles. And exhale, cat. One more, yogis. Nice work. And exhale, hold in cat, Jalandhara Bandha, stimulating that thyroid. So great for our hormones here. Making sure you're still hugging that tummy in as much as you can. Nice opening of that upper neck and back. A lot of us hold tension or stress. You're just releasing that here, pressing into the palms. Feel the pressure in your fingertips. And then inhale, come back to that neutral spine, yogis. So maybe looking a couple inches in front of your mat. And then exhaling, coming into downward facing dog. Curl those toes behind you. Maybe pedal out those feet. You can even bump the hips to the right and to the left. Nod yes to yourself. Yes to this beautiful day. So we're living in possibility. You're capable of what you set your mind to. Our minds are so powerful. So it's important to have the intention, the breath in the movement in each pose. Good. Exhale back into stillness. Push into the palms. Again, those shoulder blades can stay by the ears. They're high. You can deepen that stretch. Rotating those thighs back towards the wall. Those heels don't need to touch the mat. Those knees can always be micro bent here too. Good. Inhale to look forward, hop or walk the feet to the top of your mat. Toe heel the feet together. Inhale, flat back, partway lift. Good. Exhale to soften, bend in the knees, root to rise, sweep those palms up. Look up towards the palms. Exhale, firmly press them down the midline. One more sun breath. Fill the lungs. Exhale, slowly release, yogis. Come into Tadasana, mountain pose. Toe heel the feet apart, hips width distance. Open up here, roll those shoulders back away from the ears, down the spine. Fingers are engaged here, so floating down, angling down towards your mat. From here, you'll lift those toes, just like Anna Forrest does in Forest Yoga. It's nice to engage those toes, become more aware of the feet, and then everything starts to balance up the body. Good, lift through those kneecaps, thighs are engaged, tuck that pelvis, yogi, so you're creating a shelf to lift and open that heart space. Close the eyes here. Come back to that mantra or intention you set for yourself. You're in control of your breath. Your brains are meant to work, so we're not judging what's coming up. Just creating little containers to save for later if we need to. Moving out of head and into heart here. Good. Open up the eyes, yogis. Release those toes down. Keep the feet there or toe heel them together. Inhale, sweep the palms up, Ardha Chandrasana. So really tuck that pelvis to protect the lower back. Come into that traditional grip or find a grip of your choice. And then micro bend to the right and to the left. So good for the spine. Great for our back, our balance. Recentering the body. Good. Inhale, back to center. Lengthen here on that inhale. And as you exhale, bend to that right-hand side. Half moon. Reach and energize through those fingertips. Squeeze the palms together. Lengthen out the elbows. Chin is slightly tucked. Your neck stays engaged here. Notice where your eye gaze is focusing. That drishti. Rooting down into the feet. Kneecaps lift, thighs engage. Glutes may turn on as you tuck that pelvis to protect the lower back. And inhale to rise. Nice work. Exhale, release to that left-hand side. Notice how you feel on this side. Maybe you feel the same as you did on the other side, or you might feel slightly different. Reach and energize through the fingers. Roll that right shoulder back, left shoulder forward. Chest is nice and open. Root down through those feet. Wiggle out any tension in the toes. Stay with your breath. Two more breaths, yogis. Stay with it. Good, nice work. Inhale to rise, exhale, release. Roll those shoulders. Might feel a little bit tight, that's okay. Just opening up those muscles and roll them back. Inhale, deep inhale, sweep the palms up, energize those fingers, interlace the fingers behind the head, or options to come into that traditional mudra, crossing the thumbs, releasing the index fingers, or palms can come on the back of the sacrum as well. Just be mindful of that neck, that your interlaced fingers aren't there, that you're not dropping the head back so that neck stays nice and long and engaged. Inhale deeply, and exhale, lean back, go back. Open up, almost like a trust fall. Really vulnerable state to open up the heart space. Just trust yourself. And inhale to rise. Nice work, yogis. Exhale, swan dive forward. Beautiful. Inhale, partway lift. Long neck. Exhale to soften. Come into ragdoll. Just rock out that head. You're hinging from the hips so that tailbone's going straight up towards the ceiling and then hanging onto the elbows. Feel even weight in the feet here. Knees can be micro bent. I know mine are because I'm a little bit tighter in my hamstrings. So we really want that alignment of the legs. Full benefit of the stretch. Release that head, nod it out, rock it side by side. Really gentle with the head and neck. Finding your own antidote to your medicine. Three more breaths, yogis. Switching the grip on your elbows. Might feel a little different. Nice flexion of the spine, so good for our internal organs and our endocrine system as well when we're in these forward bends. And slowly release, inhale to partway lift. Exhale to soften, step back that right foot and then step up that left foot here, yogis. Release that right knee down, keep those back toes curled or pointed behind you. Sweep the palms up to come into a low lunge. Push those hips forward, look up, pinkies draw in, and then lean back. Nice hip flexor stretch. Press into that back foot if you feel any pressure in that knee. Good, exhale, release down. Walking those right palms a little bit in front of that left foot, we're going to open up and just stack the elbows, palms, everything in one even plane. Just draw to that left-hand side. Again, looking up to the side or down by that palm, whatever feels best on your neck. Sometimes for a little bit more lift, I like to tent my fingers or use a block, but you might not need to. Good, holding here, and then inhale, engage that core, open up into airplane arms and rise, lengthening out those fingers in opposite directions. Beautiful, everyone. Inhale back to center, and then exhale, palms float down. Good, curl those back toes, and then release that left foot back. Bend into that left knee, so just a nice hip opener here. And then hold here for 2 breaths. Deep inhale and exhale. Getting the full benefit of the stretch. Exhale, release that left foot down by the right. And then just walk the palms back towards the toes, toe heel the feet apart, coming into a squat position. If this is ever too much to squat down on the knees, you're welcome to hold here in Supta Baddha Konasana as well, or just come onto your back. Good, breathe deeply. See if you can lift each heel up, so coming up on the toes. In Malasana, you might even do some crow presses to open up the inner thighs a little bit more, or come into full crow if you wish. Lots of choices, each pose super beneficial. It doesn't need to look a certain way for it to be healing. And exhale, release, nice work. Toe heel the feet together, inhale to partway lift. Exhale to soften, inhale to rise. Good, exhale, release. Inhale, palms up. Interlace the fingers behind the head. So coming back to that Ardha Chandrasana, less of a hold than the first set. Exhale, release to that right hand side. Hips are square. Inhale, back up. Exhale, release. And inhale. Good, toe heel the feet apart. Second set of backward bend. Even out those toes and feet. Push the hips forward, lean back, go back. Protect that head. Flexing that entire spine, so not dumping into the lower back. Use the core. And inhale, yogis. Exhale, swan dive. Good. Inhale, partway lift. Exhale to soften. Bend the knees. Rest the tummy on top of those thighs. Slide the right palm underneath the right foot. Left palm underneath the left foot. Walk the toes towards the wrist creases. So you have a nice flat back here. Really bend those knees. Exhale, release the head down. Feel that compression and anchoring in the feet and palms. Good. You can even pull up on those feet too and press the toes down into the palms so you're slightly bending the elbows. Not at the head. Full release. And slowly release out of gorilla, partway lift, nice work. Exhale to soften and fold. Stepping that left foot back this time, right foot forward in between the palms. Release that left knee down, sweep the palms up when you're ready, shoulders down, pinkies in. Push the hips forward, then lean back. Deep, spacious breaths, yogis. Feel that pressure in the top foot, internal rotation of those thighs. Good, exhale, release down. Walking those left fingers a little bit in front of that right foot. So you can tent the fingers here, keep that palm flat. Inhale, twist to that right hand side. Look up to the side or down by the foot, yogis. Stacking the arms, the shoulders, opening up that neck. Bring out the toxins, nice twist, releasing the back. And the next inhale, come all the way up, lengthening the fingers in opposite directions, airplane arms. Thumbs up towards the sky. Shoulders press down. Good. Inhale, look forward, yogis. Exhale, release down. Curl those back toes. Three-legged dog, right foot back. Exhaling it down by the left. Walk the palms back towards the feet, toe heel the feet apart. Malasana here. Opening up those hips. Full release of that lower back, the sacral area. Good. Slowly release, toe heel the feet. Together, inhale, partway lift. Exhale to soften, walk those palms back out, come into plank position. Good. From here, we'll shift the weight forward, look slightly in front of the mat, dome the upper back. Exhale, flex those feet and heels back. Couple more just like that. Inhale and exhale. One more. Exhale back. And come all the way back, downward dog. Shorten that dog by walking the toes towards the wrists. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend and open that hip. And inhale, right toes. Right knee to nose plank. Draw it in. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, draw it in. Exhale, send it back. Good, keep it going. One more. Look in between the palms. Walk that right foot through. Rise up to warrior one or crescent. Supercharge that back leg. Stack that right knee over right ankle. Push those hips forward to protect the lower back. Pinkies draw in, shoulders down, lean back. Nice open heart space. Good. Exhale, release down. Pulse it out. Long neck. Shoulder blades in towards each other for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise. Good. Open up to warrior two here. Palms are a little bit higher than the shoulders. Rock that weight forward, flip the palm, piece it out, peaceful warrior. Keep that knee nice and stacked. Sometimes it follows you when that right palm goes back. Good, rock those hips forward here. Making sure you're not dumping the weight into your palm that's leaned down. From here, bend that elbow. Reach those right fingers back. You can also come into a bind, reaching those left fingers towards the right. And inhale to rise, yogis. Options here, extended side angle or practicing balance. Coming into that half moon standing position, flexing that back foot. That palm can be down or hovering over the mat. Or you can also practice opening the shoulders in a bind. Breathe into your practice. Just believing in yourself. And inhale, everyone meeting in warrior two. Nice work. Cartwheel the arms, beautiful. Right leg back, three-legged dog. Exhaling it down. Inhale, left leg lifts. Good, curling that ankle here. Inhale, draw that left knee into chest plank. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, draw it in. Exhale it back. Inhale and exhale. Look forward, step that left leg through. Rise up to crescent or warrior one. Inhale deeply, supercharge that back leg so that heel straight up. Stacking that left knee over left ankle. Inhale, lean back. Good. Exhale, hinge down. Pulses here, neck stays long for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, open up. Warrior two position. So rocking the weight forward, hips forward, look directly over those left fingertips. Good, reach forward, flip the palm. Piece it out, peaceful warrior, yogis. Roll the weight to the outside of that back foot. From here, bending that elbow, Coming into a bind if you did on the other side. And inhale, release. Warrior two. Extended side, half moon. We're coming into that bind. Practicing balance on each side. Good. Everyone meeting in warrior two. Cartwheel the arms, three-legged dog yogis. Exhaling it down. Look forward, hop the feet to the top of the mat. So baby hops. Inhale, partway lift. Exhale to soften. Rise all the way up. Exhale, sit down chair, Utkatasana pose. Rocking the weights into those heels is nice if you even lift those toes up. Parallel the arms or rise the palms up towards the ceiling. Pinkies draw in, shoulders down. This is nice because it engages that core. Good. Inhale to rise. Right arm comes underneath the left arm. So eagle pose. Good. Sit down in chair. You can hold here or you're welcome to cross that right leg over the left leg. The foot doesn't wrap, that's okay too. Those toes can go straight down towards the ankle. Lift through the chest. The even weight distributed on that foot. We're not caving into the inside of that foot. Inhale, lift up those elbows. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Nice movement. And hold. Good. Couple more breaths. So good for our immune system. And slowly unravel those feet and legs. Flexing that right foot here. Inhale deeply, 90 degrees. Exhale, push up that right heel. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more, yogis. Good. Inhale, draw it in here, and then just come down into your warrior three. So flex that back foot, lengthen out that right leg, yogis. Nice even plane with the spine. Hugging that tummy in for stability. If you fall up, that's okay. And then tap those toes when you're ready. Angle that foot, so right toes going towards the right, stacking left knee over left ankle. Bump the hips here, really important to protect the lower back. Then humbly bow down. So you're opening up that upper back a little bit more. So good for you. Allow the blood to rush towards the head. Opening up the neck. Releasing the jaw, breathing into the third eye. And slowly unravel those arms, walking the palms in between both legs, setting up for wide leg forward fold, yogis. So inhale to partway lift, lengthen out, airplane arms, reach with those fingertips in opposite directions, and then shift all the way down and fold. So rocking the weight towards the toes this time versus the heels in Utkatasana. Good. Palms can come in front of you. You can also come toward the sides. Enjoying this beautiful stretch for a few breaths. Sending the breath to points of origin needed most in your body. So really being mindful of where your breath is traveling. Trying to make breathing a little bit easier. And just settling into stillness. 3 more breaths here. And inhale to partway lift, yogis. From here, you have options. So you can come into skater, bending to one side, just hovering over, flat back, over that angled right foot, bent knee, going as fast or as slow as you wish, so you can hold airplane arms. Or we can also come into a judo squat by squatting down. This is almost like a half squat. And my heel is lifted here, my weight shifts forward. And then I'm lengthening out and flexing my right foot. Good. You can come into prayer hands here, or you can walk the palms to both sides. So whatever feels best in your body. Be mindful of your knees. You can even stay in wide leg forward fold if you need a longer hold there as well. You always have choice. Just honor exactly where you are. And again, in these judo squats, holding as long as you want, or going a little bit faster. Maybe you need a little bit more of that rapid movement before you settle into stillness, and that's okay too. Nice spacious breaths, coming back to that breath. Pranayama breathing. Opening up those legs. Good. And when you're ready, everyone coming back to that wide leg forward fold position, just taking your time if you're having a breakthrough, or you need to do the other side for balance. Inhale to partway lift. Airplane arms, rise up, yogis. Good. And then warrior two to that right hand side, cartwheel the arms. Release, three-legged dog. Exhale up, down. Good. Hop or walk the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale to partway lift, flat back, long neck. Exhale, soften, bend in the knees, root through the feet, rise up, sweep those palms up, firmly press down the midline. That's Sushumna, energetic channel. Inhale deeply, sweep the palms up, sit down, chair, Utkatasana. Release those arms back, walk those shoulder blades in, shift the weight in the heels, pulse it out here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and inhale on 1. Nice work. Left arm underneath right arm this time, yogis. Or give yourself that heart hug. Good, Jeanette. Sit down chair, Utkatasana. And then left leg over right leg. Easy, right? It's very challenging to bounce, so if you fall out, just have humor, laugh. Good. I had one yoga teacher once who wouldn't let me laugh in class, so I always said that I would allow laughter in my classes, even though I can't hear you. Good, keep that weight. Breathe with it. So good for your immune system. Nice, Jim. Very nice balancing, everyone. Slowly unraveling here. And then, oh, actually come down one more time. I forgot to lift those elbows up. Inhale, lift up. Good, exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more. Exhale, one more. Good, release, unravel those legs. Sorry, I didn't mean to trick you there. Flex those left toes here, 90 degrees with that left knee. And exhale, push up that left heel. Inhale, draw it in. Supercharge that standing leg. Couple more, nice movement. Dynamic movement with breath, so powerful. It feels so good all day. 2 more, yogis. Good, draw it at 90 degrees here. And then from here, we'll really find that balance. And then you'll begin to shift the diaphragm down, kick back that left leg, chest down, nice long neck. Good, supercharging that standing leg. Flex the back foot for stability. Tap the toes when you're ready. Nice work. Right knee directly over right ankle. Angle that back foot so the left toes are to the left. Important, bump those hips and then humbly bow down. Eagle arms. Open up that back, feels so nice. Stretch those shoulder blades. Couple more breaths here. Finding bliss in the pose. Come back to that pranayama. Really get to find the commitment, the patience for yourself. And we're in these longer holds. And slowly unravel. When you're ready, walk the palms to the center. Really important to shift that weight into the toes here, yogis. So you can even walk up those palms so you can feel that weight shift, and then bow down and shift the palms to the outsides of the legs or feet, even in front of you if that feels best. You can even widen those legs if that feels better. Just finding a home for those feet. Breathing into the back, the head. Nice forward bend, balancing out our endocrine system, cleansing our internal organs. Let's give yourself permission to release a little bit more, relax a little bit deeper. Loosening up that jaw. And promoting clarity, sending the blood rushing towards the head. Good. From here, inhale to partway lift, yogis, and then just angle those toes to the right and to the left. You're going to walk the palms to that left hand or to that right hand foot. And then palms will come to the outsides of that right foot. You can bend here and then just humbly bow down, pushing that forehead towards that right knee. Good, nice Jalandhara Bandha as well. And then walking the palms back to center. Angling the left toes, palms come to the outside of that left foot, forehead to that left knee. And exhale, back to center, yogis. Inhale, rise all the way up, coming into goddess. So toe heel those feet together a little bit more, angle those toes, keep that angle there, lengthen out those arms, so really strong structure here, being off the arms, lengthening out the crown of the head, inhaling deeply, and when you're ready, squat down into horse, cactus the arms. Good, inhale, rise up, lengthen. Exhale, couple more, inhale, Ujjayi breath out. Good, really detoxifying, give yourself permission to release. 2 more. One more. And hold here, twist to that right side. Good, inhale to center, twist to the left. Inhale back up, rise up, warrior 2 to the left this time. Cartwheel the arms, take that left leg back, exhaling it down. Inhale, coming to plank position. Option here to release those knees or lengthen out those legs. Pulse it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise or float all the way back down onto your tummies, left ear to the mat, looking right, yogis. Nice work. Slow the heart rate down. Toes touch. Nice neck stretch. Just holding here for a few breaths. And inhale to look forward, yogis. Bending those knees here. If you don't have a belt, so you can't reach the insides of those feet, that's okay. You can just do those hip ups or hold here and windshield wiper the feet. Otherwise, we'll grip the insides of our feet, thumbs up towards the toes, walking those shoulders in, setting up for floor bow. Inhale deeply, exhale, kick back into that deep heart opener. Stretch those arms. Wrists are in line with the elbows and shoulders. Look up. And slowly release. Nice work. Right ear to the mat, looking left. Palms down by your side. Toes touch. Melt into your mat. So nice. Good. And inhale to look forward. And then just walking those arms up, coming into Sphinx pose. So walk those hips up. And inhale to look up. Exhale. Just allow that head to hang down. Gravitational pull. Good. In Sphinx, and inhale to rise up, look up, curl the toes, coming into dolphin pose. Just walking those feet up, forearms down, hips up. So great inversion here. Really energizing, cleansing your body. And exhale, knees float down, option to come into puppy pose or child's pose. Everyone will be meeting in child's pose. So this is a nice deep heart opener as well. Arms can come out, neck can be long or forehead can be down on your mat in puppy. And everyone meeting in Balasana if you're not there already. Palms can be walked out or down by your sides. Knees can be wide or together. Enjoying a few more breaths. So good for our backs. And inhale, pulling up to all fours here, yogis. Crossing your ankles. And then rolling those legs out. Lengthening out that right leg and just fold that left foot to the top of that inner thigh. Rooting down into your sits bones when you're ready. And inhale, you're going to sweep your palms up, twist to that right side, flex that right foot, keep that right knee as bent as you need, and then just float over and fold over that right leg. Gripping the foot or ankle. And inhale to rise up. Exhale, release. Lengthening out that left leg, fold the right foot to the top of that inner thigh. Root down into your sits bones, inhale. Exhale, fold over that left leg. Strong tummies here. And inhale to rise. Exhale to soften. Coming all the way down into your back yogis. And inhale, both legs up. Exhale, fold those knees into the chest, Appanasana, flat back. Push the sacrum down. Walk those elbows in towards the rib cage or sides of the body. Chin is slightly tucked, nice long neck. Good. And release, come into happy baby. Either peace sign fingers over those big toes or gripping the outsides of the feet. You're welcome to also do some casting by lengthening out to one leg and then just folding that heel in the center of the body. Going as slow or as fast as you wish. Nice deep breaths. And exhale, release those legs up the wall pose. And that added benefit for our immune systems, our lymphatic systems. And exhale all the way down, yogis. Begin to rapidly rub those palms together for a nice eye bath meditation before we settle into our Shavasana, which I'll lead you through. Once you feel that heat form here, you can create those little caves over the eyes. So really great for sinuses, good for allergies, sleep. And just allow those eyes to sink back into the sockets a little bit deeper, cleansing your mind, promoting clarity, balance, reharmonizing our system. Nice loose jaws here. And then holding here, you're also welcome to bring that Brahmi breathing. So it's almost like that horse exhale, you're just rolling your lips. Really great relaxation for your jaw and really detoxifying. So deep inhale and exhale. One more. I know it seems really silly, but it's really, it feels so good on your lips. And slowly relax into your favorite Shavasana position. The palms can be by your side, or you can starfish out your body. And settle into your body a little bit deeper into your balance. And you roll the head and then settle into stillness. And then just begin to bring the breath into the crown of the head. Allow that warmth and cleansing to coat the back of the throat. And that exhale to just pull out anything that's no longer serving you, allowing it to dissipate in the air. Breathing in the center of the right palm and left palm. Letting that breath travel down each arm, into the heart center, down to the navel, hips, knees, ankles, and center of the right and left foot. On the inhale, feel that wave of breath traveling up the body again and back down. And visualizing something that makes you feel at peace. And begin to wiggle the fingers and toes, just rolling gently to one side. We're staying in meditation. You need that today. Making your way to a seated position. And taking one more cleansing breath for yourself. And then inhaling the palms up, exhaling them down in the Samasthiti. Thank you all so much for practicing with me today. Again, if you ever have any questions, you're welcome to email me or Amy, and she'll pass along the message. Hope you have a beautiful weekend. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Namaste, everyone.